Hey guys, Kidpool67 again here, and today I'm going to be reviewing everybody's favorite Merc with the mouth, Deadpool! So this is the 2016 Marvel Legends X-Men Wave Deadpool. Can't believe I actually got my hands on one of these. Usually it's impossible for me to find these rare figures, and I never end up finding them. The hardest one I ever had to look for was Carnage from the very first new Marvel Legends Wave, the Spider-Man Wave. But anyway, let's get into the packaging. So, as you can see, the packaging is pretty nice. Just black and yellow, and it says X-Men on the front, and it says Legends Series in the top there, and it says Build-A-Figure, Juggernaut, which just does not come with a Build-A-Figure piece, like a special edition or something. Then it has a Deadpool logo on the top, just says for not ages under 3 years, because there's choking hazard. On the sides, you can see nice artwork of Deadpool. The other side, same thing. The bottom has all that stuff. If you want to read it, pause the video now. Because I'm not reading all that. Then on the back, it just shows the rest of the figures in the wave. Juggernaut, Build-A-Figure, Wolverine, Kitty Pryde, Iceman, Havoc, Marvel's Rogue, Marvel's Phoenix, Cable, and Deadpool. And as you can see, I added a little bit of extra artwork of the hearts by Deadpool. It just says Build-A-Figure Juggernaut again. Then down here, there's this little cartoony chef or waiter, Deadpool, saying, "I'd date me. I'd date me." And then it just says Deadpool there, and then, sorry, my camera's kind of low, but then just shows artwork of Deadpool there, a nice photo of the figure, Marvel Legends series. And then on the top, it says, combined with impressive agility and stamina, Deadpool his powers of self-healing make him nearly unstoppable in a fight. Which is true, I guess. But, anyway guys, that's the packaging on this guy, so let's go ahead and take him out of his plastic tomb and take a closer look at the figure itself. Alright guys, so here's the figure out of the packaging, and I gotta say this is a very nice Marvel Legends figure. Just give you a quick 360 of the figure itself. Really nice Marvel Legends figure. Lots of detail, and it's still at the same price of $20 or $25, the average retail price for a Marvel Legend. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys take a closer look at the accessories, and I'm going to take a closer look at the figure's articulation and detail. Alright guys, so first for accessories, he comes with 2 katana blades, pretty nicely detailed. Just get my camera to focus. Camera don't like to focus when the light's on, and right now it's a dark day out, so my light wants to be on the camera. There it is. Just nice little red diamonds throughout the handle, pretty nicely detailed for a katana. Rest of the blades, nice shiny silver color, or gray, more gray. It looks silver because of the light. But other blades, the exact same thing. He just comes with 2 katana blades. Then he comes with these 2 pistols, pretty nicely detailed. Not really painted or anything, but they're nicely sculpted. He comes with another pistol. Barrel doesn't have a hole in it or anything. Then he comes with this like combat knife thing, pretty nicely detailed. Good accessory. He comes with a Tommy gun, which I don't think I've ever seen him use a Tommy gun in the comics, but whatever, it's a fun accessory. Deadpool's weird like that. Then he comes with this cool blaster. Well, I don't know how much I like the blaster, but it's cool looking. Same, just all silver. Then one of the cooler accessories that comes with it comes with a bazooka with a boxing glove on the end of it. Really nicely detailed bazooka. Not really painted, but it's made out of a bunch of different pieces glued together, so it looks pretty detailed. Then in case anyone's wondering, you can remove the boxing glove. You cannot put it on his arm though. I wish they would have made it where you could have put it on his arm so you could have him wearing a boxing glove. Then is a barrel once you take it off. Really nicely detailed though. This one doesn't have a barrel. Fairly nice thing. And then another funny accessory he comes with is a taco. Pretty detailed taco. For it being just like little, like my thumbnail, taco. Just the size of a thumbnail. And then the final accessory he comes with is a very nicely painted head sculpt. Damn, this might be one of the best painted head sculpts I've seen on a Marvel Legends figure of Hasbro. Pretty good detail on this. Like, the teeth is nice and clean paint. It's pretty good. This head is really nicely detailed. Even the inside is painted like that color, like it's supposed to be, like where he's all like pinkish and red and scarred up looking. Pretty nice detail, all in all. But that's the accessories. Now let's take a closer look at the figure itself. Alright guys, so as for the figure, this guy is actually really articulated and detailed as well. I'll start from the feet and go up. So on the feet you can see these nice silver buckles on his boots. On the bottom you can see treads, and then it just has letters, and it also has peg holes for stands for the more dynamic Deadpool poses. You might need like a stand or something. But then pretty clean paint all in all on this figure. It's not too scratchy. I mean, there's a little bit of black mixed in with the red on this pad, but that's what it's supposed to be like, because it's supposed to look damaged a little bit. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. Yeah, pretty nicely detailed on that. Then his legs are just black, other than once you get up here, it turns red at the crotch region. Over here you can see a holster on his leg for the knife. And I guess I'll show how the knife fits in right now. So here's the knife, and then the holster, and you just slide it right in there on the top, and then boom, has a knife in the holster. Then there's more holsters for his other weapons. On his right leg, there's a holster for one of the pistols, and that slides in just like so on the top. Then there's a holster for the other pistol on the belt, and that fits in pretty well too. Covers up the Deadpool logo a little bit, but I don't mind that. Speaking of the holsters, they're pretty nicely detailed. You can see the pouches all over. Then on the belt, you see where the gun fits in. It looks pretty nice. The Deadpool logo is painted actually pretty well. And he has grenades hanging, which are not removable. Unfortunately, they should have made those removable, so you could have him like throwing a grenade. But then, for other detail, it's actually really detailed on the arms with the pads, his weird pinky finger thing that's going on with this figure, where he has his pinky finger sticking out. Then just goes into the black up here, nice clean lines. Then you can see the little silver buckles all over, painted. Other arms the same, except with a hand with a trigger finger. And then on the back you see the katana holsters, or the katana sheaths. And how you put those in is you just make sure the bent part is like aiming outwards, and then you just slide them in and they stick out like that on the bottom. And the other one you put in the opposite direction. Then you slide that in. They're kind of pinching towards each other, which I'm not a big fan of, but I'll get over it. And then there's also a hole in his back for like Mayfex stands or something like that. But then you can also put the bazooka in there if you want to. So he can hold a lot of the weapons. I think you can get him holding pretty much all the weapons. But he would have to be holding a gun in each hand. But then that's where all the holsters are. But then let's take a zoom in on his face. His face is done pretty well. I think they kind of went with the video game look for Deadpool on this figure, because you can see the lines going up his mask. Definitely not the movie version, but very nicely detailed on the mask. The eyes are painted well painted okay. It's a little bit scratchy on that eye right there for me. A little bit of scratchy paint. But he's kind of supposed to be in that look where one eye is squinty and one eye is open. Like, you know, his signature look, like they always have him, pretty much. Then how to swap off the heads, you just pop this one off the ball joint, and then you grab this one, and then you pop it on there. It might take a second, but then you can have him with the grinning Deadpool face, which looks pretty nice. The neck looks kind of long, but it's pretty cool head sculpt. Then zooming in on that, on the body, Looks pretty nice. Then he comes with the taco. Have him holding a taco in his hand. So let me see if I can get that in there a second. This is going to be a long review. It's already 10 minutes. But then you can have him like holding a taco with a big grin on his face. Look at me. I have a taco. Yeah, bitch. But anyway, then how the guns fit in his hand. You can fit a Tommy gun in his hand like that. You can't really get... Well, maybe. I'll probably just lie to you guys, but... You can't really get the arm to bend properly to hold the Tommy gun. And then boom, it holds it. Yep, I lied to you guys. You can get him to hold the Tommy gun fairly well. Pretty nice Tommy gun. And then for the other weapon, you can just kind of put that in his hand and then bend it like this and then slide this hand like that onto the bottom of it, or the barrel, like that. Then you can have him holding that gun. You can also have him holding either weapon in the other hand too, because the other hand also has a trigger finger. So pretty nicely detailed all in all. And he holds the weapons pretty well. Other than the swords, he holds all the weapons with the swords that well. Like as you can see, swords are pretty loose in his hand. You just mess with them and they wobble, which might make it a little bit hard to get them in cool poses, but anyway, that's all the detail on the figure, so I'm just going to go ahead and take some of these weapons off and stuff so I can show you the articulation better. But the articulation's pretty good on this one too. Actually, it's phenomenal articulation. But there, now that I have a little bit of room without all this extra stuff on him. For his articulation, his head's in a ball joint, so you can move it all the way around and tilt it back and forth slightly, not much, but then you can bend it forward that far, you can bend it backwards pretty far, and then he has a hinge in his arm that hinges out that far, then he has a ratchet swivel, it can swivel all the way around, he has a swivel in the upper bicep, and he has double jointed elbows, then he has a hinge in the hand right there, then a swivel, then he has a ab crunch that crunches forward that far, and then doesn't really crunch back at all for some reason. Wish it would have. But then he has a waist swivel. Then my thing that bugs me is you can't get his legs bending out any farther than that out sideways when he's supposed to be Deadpool and super flexible. But then you can get his legs to bend forward pretty far, and then bend back not much at all, and then a swivel in the upper hip region, and then double jointed knees, and then is there a swivel? Yeah, there's a swivel right here and in the calf region, and then there's a hinge in the foot that hinges down that far, hinges up that far, and ankle pivot, so you can get them with all the weird poses. You can have him in the oh my god my ankle got broken pose. But anyway guys, this is a really good figure. I highly recommend this figure. If you're a fan of Deadpool, it's really definitely a figure worth picking up if you can find it. But if you guys do want this figure, I suggest you look for it now because it just came out. Otherwise, this thing's gonna skyrocket in price, just like any other Marvel Legends Deadpool does. But I'll just go ahead and swap out his head on here. But anyway guys, this has been my review on the 2016 Marvel Legends X-Men Wave Deadpool. And I hope you enjoyed this review because I sure enjoyed making it. And I'd love for you to go down and click like on this video and subscribe. And comment for future videos. Or just comment if you wanted to say so. Just like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later. More videos coming up. I know I've been slacking on videos a little bit. Not uploading as many. I've been busy. But I hope to do a review of the Marvel Select Venom soon. I've been needing to do a review on the Marvel Select Venom. Then possibly a couple NECA Predators. because I've been needing to do a review on a couple Predators. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos by Kidpool67. Talk to you guys later. Goodbye.